Hi kids, children, adults, grandparents, people of all ages. You might be a cat, you might be a dog, or anything between, or an inanimate object, such as this pencil, except for when you're using it. Alright, today I'm going to talk to you about YouTube trolls, or actually just trolls in general. Let's see. My past few videos have gotten some dislikes. That really doesn't matter to me. I do keep an eye on it, and obviously this is why I'm getting into this conversation here. But that doesn't really bother me, I guess. Well, what bothers me about it is what I'll get to in a minute. So, anyway, for trolls, what can I say? First of all, I mean, there's a difference. If somebody dislikes your video, but gives you actual constructive feedback as to why they didn't like the video, that's not a troll. A troll is somebody that bashes you or dislikes your stuff for no reason at all, or won't give you a reason at all, just sitting there trying to bash you, basically, like I just said. So, you know, you can, if you make a comment saying, oh, you look stupid, or you look ugly, well, I know that, you know, that's not going to change, okay? So, you're going to continue to stare at me anyway. Too bad. Or if you say, oh, this video is stupid, or something like that, well, you know what? Why do you think it's stupid? Why do you, well, not why do you think I'm ugly, because that's obvious. But anyway, you know, if you know, you sit there and you'll say, okay, why is the video, you'll say, the video's stupid. Why is it stupid? What do you not like about it? You know, if you sit there and you just say, oh, your video is stupid, or you're ugly, or something like that, you know, those kind of comments I'm either going to delete, or I'm going to make some smart aleck response back to it, or I'll just block you altogether. And also, you can't really take feedback like that from a 12-year-old very seriously either. I'm not trying to bash 12-year-olds or anything, because there are smart 12-year-olds out there, you know. But what I'm trying to say are like the 12-year-olds that make remarks with really no constructiveness whatsoever to it. So yeah, those kind of trolls, they can kind of get lost. Right now I'm at like a total of 27 likes and 10 dislikes. You know, that isn't so bad actually, and I just added 5 of them this past week. So I've been on YouTube for how long, and I'm just finally getting some of those. That's actually good, because most people start getting dislikes right away, and most people's videos have more dislikes than likes in general. So I don't think I'm doing too bad. But, you know, here's the thing. If you don't like something in my video, or you don't like my video in general, it doesn't do any good unless you can explain why. You know, perhaps it was just, it's not what you were looking for. Okay, fine, but it'd be nice to know that. It'd be nice if I could tell you, or if you're looking for something else, let me know. Maybe I can present it differently. Now, and you aren't going to be able to change me. I am who I am. It is what it is. So, you know, even if, so if you say, oh, you're ugly or something like that, you know, it isn't going to change. Or if you don't like the way my personality is, that's not going to change. I'm not going to change who I am and be a droll on here or something like that. Yes, droll, not troll. So, you know, that kind of thing I'm not going to change. But, you know, an example of some constructive feedback I got was a while back with one of my videos. It said to use Cam Studio, which I've thought about, but I just never did it. So yes, now I have Cam Studio. So if I do like a screen recording video again, I will have that, and you won't have to look at it the redneck way now. So I have that now. I mean, my fun with Excel proves that I have that now. So, yeah, you know, giving me feedback doesn't help unless you actually tell me what to do or what's wrong. If you just say, oh, your video is stupid, or one word, stupid, well, they used a different word that I don't like when people use that word. You know, people like that, you know, they aren't worth even the time. They're wasting their time putting things on there, first of all, because it doesn't do anything. Except for you're trying to bash the person. And, you know, that's not really going to do any good either. You're just making yourself look stupid. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, trolls. And you know, and why I'm saying trolls in general is because there's a lot of them everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. It's not just YouTube. Although there are a bunch on YouTube, but there's a bunch everywhere. You know, news groups, forums. There's a bunch of them on there. I used to use news groups and forums. I don't really anymore. I can find most everything by doing a Google search now, and I don't really need to worry about it. Now, a lot of times it takes me to forums, but I don't actually have to post a question. And then get tortured by trolls that just sit there and they make remarks and don't really do anything for you. So, yeah, trolls, anything like that, you know, I'm either going to delete your comments, make a nasty or smart response, probably be more the correct thing I'll do, or you'll get blocked altogether. That's how it's going to be. So there, whether you like it or not. So yes, anyway, so point is, if you don't like any of my videos, or there's a particular video you don't like any of them, you know, it does no good unless you can explain what you don't like about it, what would make you like it. And getting rid of me is probably not going to work, so in that case, you better just stop watching them. So that leads me to the next thing, you know, if you don't like a video, stop watching it. Move on. Or if it's just you don't like the video because you think I'm ugly looking, well then just listen to the video and don't look at me. If that's the case. So yeah, anyway, there's that. Seems to be something else I was going to say about trolls and that too. Other than they are just beating themselves up when they make those evil, obnoxious comments. See, oh yeah. I mean, in my past couple of videos, I can kind of understand maybe why people didn't like it, because I was pretty strong in my opinion on some of that stuff, such as Logitech's things, you know. But like I said in the video, I did not actually own the set to know for sure, but from seeing the specs, seeing pictures of it, seeing how it's designed, I get a pretty good idea of those Logitech Z906s, which I said it right this time. Those Z906s just aren't quite as good as like my 680s or the 5500s. So hopefully Logitech get their act together and they'll fix that. But you know, again, though, the only one criticism I got was not constructive by any means, and I just was a smart aleck back to him. And somebody else chimed in and went after him too. But, you know, that's what I mean though. If you don't like the video, it does no good unless you explain why you don't like it, so maybe I can do better in the future or whatever. So, you know, it remains as this. If I don't get any actual constructive criticism, then I'm assuming what I'm doing is just fine, whether it's likes or dislikes. So, you know, that speaker video has over 100 views, and normally the more views you have, the more dislikes you're going to get as well. It just goes with the flow. So, and you know, I'm content with where my videos are. You know, I mean, some of my videos don't get hardly any views, but some of them get a bunch. Like my bedroom tour thing, it has over 800 views right now. I'm content with that. And surprisingly, there aren't any dislikes on it yet. Now the people are probably going to go start disliking it just to do it. But You know, having 800 views on something without a single dislike isn't bad. So, at all on YouTube. So, I'm not worried about that. So, anyway. This is Nerd Ngong, and I still approve this message, whether you approve it or not. And if you don't approve it, you've got to give me actual constructive feedback as to why you don't approve it. And perhaps I can change it to better suit everybody's needs, but I've got to have the feedback to do it. Otherwise, I'm not going to change anything other than what I see fit. So, this is Nerd Ngong, and I approve this message again. Bye-bye.